Hi guys. Go like that. And that. Here we go. Hi guys. It's a little late today. I realize that. But I've been watching Escaflowne all day. Remember how I said, I think it was like 2 days ago, how I said I had bought the anime Escaflowne. It's like 20-year-old 20-year-old show, and I bought the entire series on eBay because they didn't have it on Crunchyroll. Well, that's what I've been watching all day. And I was like, I probably should take a break. I meant to go live yesterday, but once again, like I said, I was binge watching Escaflowne. I've gotten through 6 out of 8 DVDs. Oh my god, let me do my makeup while I tell you. Okay, so I bought the DVDs, right? Thinking that my computer had a DVD player. Let me tell you what I'm using the bronze seduction palette again from PMG, just to let you know. And I'm using the shade Entrapment, which is like a light brown. So I bought the oh my god, my brain. I bought the DVDs thinking that my computer had a DVD player like my laptop. It doesn't. Let me know, do modern because my laptop is like 2 years old at this point. Do laptops these days have DVDs, or are DVDs like have they gone the same way as the cassette? Because the DVD gets here and my husband's like, "Are you sure your computer has a DVD player?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't even check." And it didn't. So I begged him to get the we had PS3s. I know, oh my god. I'm dating myself. Yes, PS3s from back in the day. Oh my god, I'm having a hot flash. PS3s from back in the day. Jeff and I had one, so I asked him to grab the PS3 from our storage closet, and he found it for me. And now I have a DVD player. So that's how I've been watching Escaflowne. Of course, as soon as I sit down, I'm getting hot flashes. Let me go open the window real quick. Just give me a second. Oh, much better. Much better. My big butt. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing for the last day and a half. Just binge watching Escaflowne. And I don't regret it. Like at all. Hold on, this is really bothering me. You guys know I have like a sheet up so you can't see my messy ass room. So I'll be honest though, it's not as good as I remember. Like I used to love Escaflowne, and now that I'm watching, I'm just like, huh. Hitomi is pretty annoying. And then of course she's like she's a high schooler and she's falling in love with this grown-ass man. So I'm like, back in the day I would be like, oh, it's so romantic. But now that I'm an adult, I'm just like, that's not romantic at all. That's a little predatory actually. But yeah, but I don't regret buying it, and I've been really enjoying myself watching it. I've just been really nostalgic lately when it comes to my shows. Like I think I want to watch Dollhouse next with Eliza Dushku. That is not an anime that used to play on the WB. And then after the WB, it was the CW. Yeah, so that's a good show. So I gotta see if I can find it on a streaming service. My face is itchy. As you guys can see, I went back to blonde. I wasn't feeling the dark hair. Maybe it's because it hasn't been styled. But I was thinking it was making me look really pale. And like, look, I realize that I'm pretty light skinned right now because we're in the middle of winter. But I felt like the dark hair made me look really, really cold. So that's why I switched back to the blonde, because I think it brings out the warmer tones in my skin. Makes me look a little bit more alive, I think. Just my opinion. Ugh. And I wasn't even going to film today. I'm not going, well, usually I don't go anywhere when I film anyway, but I'm definitely not going anywhere. Like, literally after this, I'm going to go back to watching Escaflowne. Tomorrow, I'm hanging out with my friend, and we're going to go get our nails done. And we're going, why does my face itch so much? I haven't used a new moisturizer or anything. We're going to get our nails done because it's time for a fill. So we're doing that. And I'm going to be real with you. I'm not in a rush to get my nails filled. So I was going to wait until next week, but she asked if I wanted to go this weekend so we could hang out. So that's why I'm going. But I'm like, part of me kind of wants to flake. But then I know because I don't feel like socializing. I have been real social this week. And part of me feels like, okay, your social battery is depleted. But I know if I let those feelings like take over, I'll never leave my house. So I'm going to force myself to go get my nails done tomorrow. Also, I know I'm going to feel better once I get my nails done. Which is like the same reason I do my makeup. Like, I know, like I said, I wasn't planning on filming today. But I know looking good on the outside helps me feel good on the inside. So yeah. I'm going to go a little deeper on this eye. So the family is home. I know I say this every time, but like if you hear sounds in the background, that is my kid. And also, you guys know I just opened my window. So if you hear the wind, it is very windy and rainy and gross out today, which is probably another reason I'm feeling kind of like I just want to stay in the house and watch movies. But I think like I said before, like Michigan has a way of like promising you good weather and then like ripping that promise to shreds after a couple of days. It's really quite depressing. So I'm going to be using this shade today, this pink shade from the palette. This is called Rose Gold number 5. So that's what I'm going to be, that's what I'm going to be putting on my lid. But for all the transition colors, I'm using the browns. The brown I'm using right now is Guilty, spelled G-I-L-T-Y apparently. Guilty Pleasure. I've been trying my hardest to stay off Facebook too, because that just makes me even more depressed. What I need to stay my ass off is Instagram, but you know, I go on there to post pictures and I want to know what's going on, but then I also don't want to know what's going on. So but all my stuff that I put on Instagram gets put on Facebook. And I saw I had a couple replies about some posts I made, and I really don't want to see what those replies are because it's probably from people that I go back and forth with about current events. So I don't really want to see the response, because I'm one of those people, like, if I see a response and I want to say something, I'll be thinking about it all day until I say something. And I don't want current events on my mind right now. I want to like kind of put my head in the sand for a little bit. I'm going to be real. I want to put my head in the sand for a little bit. Jeff and I did go fill up on gas today, because while I was doom scrolling on Instagram, I saw a post that I ran as like threatening to make oil barrels go up to $200 a barrel. So I'm like, let's go get gas now, so we don't have to worry about it later. And Jeff and I don't travel a whole bunch. We're going out of town this upcoming weekend to take Lady to a model train show, but usually we don't stray too far from our town. So as far as like gas usage goes, I think the most gas we use is when we go to our local it's not really local, it's like 2 towns over, but our local game store. And that takes about 30 minutes to get there. But that's like the most amount of gas we use. But we're just being cautious, just in case, shit gets worse, which it probably will. Alright, so that's the browns right there. I was also looking at this shade. This shade is called Skin Show Divine Glow. So I was also looking at this. So I think I might put this on my innermost corner, and then put that rose gold like on my eye, like on the main part of my eye, and then the Skin Show on the inner part. So let's do that. And like always, I'm going to use glitter glue, because these shimmers do not adhere well if you don't have a wet or sticky base. And I think I want to go for something dewy today. Since I'm not going anywhere, I don't have to worry about it lasting. And my brows, I know. My brows are looking like fucking caterpillars today. They are large and in charge. I know. I don't have excuses. That's just how they came out today. And you guys know I am not one of those people that like stresses about their brows being perfect every day. I don't give up. Just as long as they look somewhat presentable. But I'll be honest, I realize my brows need some work. I was thinking I would want them microbladed, but then I think I talked about this before. So I was thinking I would want them microbladed, but my face changes when I gain and lose weight. I'm currently gaining weight. I'm not trying to. I'm off my GLP-1. And I have terrible eating habits. And most of the time, it's not what I eat, it's when I eat and how much of it I eat. But I'm trying to make a conscious effort to be better. Even though I'll be real with you, Jeff got me Chinese food, and I ate all of it. Panda is my Achilles heel. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the MSG. I think they put MSG in there. I don't know. Maybe they don't. But it's something about Panda Express food, particularly their chow mein, that literally has me craving it. So the Chinese food Jeff got for me was from down the street. It wasn't from Panda. So it wasn't as satisfying. I mean, I was hungry, so it satisfied my hunger, but not my not that like craving for Panda. Which is, when I say it out loud, it kind of sounds like pretty pathetic, but I love Panda Express. I love Panda. Okay, I'm going to put some more glitter glue on my brush. And then I'm going to go in with that other shade, that Skin Glow shade. Maybe I'll use that as a highlighter today too, depending how it goes on my lid. I need another brush for this. Pardon me. I'll use this brush. It looks okay. It looks okay. It's not the same texture as the rose gold shade, so it looks a little weird. Neither one of these shades are like super in your face sparkly. I don't buy the PMG palettes for the sparkles, well, except for this one, because I love the Blitz Flame, the red one in here. But the other sparkles are very lackluster. You can get a lot better quality out of indie brands like Blend Bunny and Ensley Rain and Unearthly, which I should use those palettes in my next video. That's what the wind sounds like. All right, I'm going to bring the brown, the dark brown, which is, oh, this is not Guilty Pleasure. I'm sorry. The dark brown is called Disobedient. It's a, it's like I don't know what shade that is. This shade right here is called Guilty Pleasure with no U. I don't know what you call that. But, that's Guilty Pleasure. The dark brown I'm using is called Disobedient. I might do my makeup tomorrow for getting my nails done. I might not. It really depends on how I feel, honestly. And we're not going until like the afternoon, so I will have time to do my makeup. It's just a matter of like, do I want to? I'm also wondering if I should bring this on the bottom lash line. I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to leave it. I think I'm just going to leave it and blend it out a bit. Very simple look today. Okay, let's do the other side. And get the glitter glue. Oh my God, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh, my eye's itching. My nose is itching. Okay. Just go just like this. Then go in with that rose gold shade again. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys couldn't see. Rose gold shade again. Oh, I should show you the, I haven't unboxed my Deep Wave hair yet that I bought from Love Me Hair. I'll do that in this video too. So I can show you what it looks like. And then you'll see my live unboxing. You'll see my live unboxing to see how good it is. All right, and then I'm going back in with more of the glittered glue. And even though I don't really like how this white shade, what is it called? Skin Show Divine Glow, even though I don't really like how it looks, I'm still going to put it on my lid because I used it on my other side. I think this would be good as a face highlighter though. Maybe. I'll just overlap it on the pink a little bit. Oh, my neck. And then go back in with that rose gold shade from the palette and overlap it on that gold. And bring it in. My depth perception is terrible when one of my eyes is closed. Like, I have such bad eyesight. So that's that. And then I'm going to go in with that Disobedient shade, which is the dark brown. And just carve out my crease a little bit more. So it's more defined. Ooh, that was a little thick. It's okay. I'll blend it out. It's okay. It's okay. That was a little thick. It's okay. I'll take a Q-tip. Try to wipe some of it away. Here we go. Trash is over there. And then take a brush and slightly blend that out. Just put a little bit more of that Disobedient shade right here. The outer corner. And blend it out a little bit more. cute or whatever. Now it's time for lashes. Do I want to put on, well, yeah, why am I kidding myself? I always put on falsies. Did not use this brush, so put that over there. These over here. I need my garbage can. Like, I have lashes, like I have them. They just grow down, and it's such a bitch trying to curl them. And I have mascaras, but none of them work. The way I want them to, I should say. None of them work to the degree that I want them to work. So that's why I always be wearing falsies. These are the ones that I wore the other day. So we will start with this eye. So how was your guys' week? I applied for a couple of new jobs, wrote some good ass cover letters. Going for a gig that does some investigating and data entry and data analysis. So similar to what I did in corrections, not exactly, but data entry and interpreting policy are part of some of the things I did at my old job. So I'm trying to translate those skills into a new position. Like I said before, I'm having a very rude awakening to how tight the job market is these days. Very rude awakening. But I need to get a job because I want to buy my parents' house, or my in-laws' house, because they're gonna sell their house. I don't know when, but they are. And just the idea of like it not being in the family anymore, I'm not okay with that. So I want to buy it so we keep it in the family. But then we'll have to sell this house, and this house needs work. Okay, so let's put this on. Like I say in all of my lives, this is the most boring part, watching me put a lash on. And I'm just squeezing my lashes and the falsies together. That's a lot of lash glue right there. Get that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need some more eyeshadow because the glue took off some of the eyeshadow. So we're gonna do that real quick. Just going in with that rose gold shade and patting it right near my lash line because I have a bald spot. Okay. I'm gonna pop these up a little bit. Pretty. And I'll tightline in a second. Okay, next eye. Like I always said, this is the most boring part of this whole process. But I also think it's the most impactful because it completely changes the shape of the eye, in my opinion. So, okay. Oh, my brows are so big. They are so big. Okay. Oops. Okay. Maybe I should get those magnetic lashes, the ones that will have the magnets on them, but then they come with a liner that is magnetic. I think, is this lash like not adhered? I feel like the outer corner of this lash is kind of droopy. Okay. putting on my lashes right now. Like I said, this is the boring part, so I apologize. But it's so impactful. Look at that. It looks so good. Now this is, maybe it's because it is, here we go. Excess glue. This eye seems a little droopier than this eye, but it usually is because this is my almond-shaped eye, but today I think it's because the lash is not propped up correctly. But I don't think, maybe I can take it off right here. Yeah, I'll just put a little bit of glue on the outer corner and re-adhere it. Applying lashes for me is never easy. Never goes the way I want it to. You guys. All right, they're uneven again, but you know what, I'm past it, I don't care. Okay, I have another bald spot, so I'm going to use my rose gold shade again. Just stamp it on there. Sorry I'm not talking, you guys. I'm trying to fix this eyeshadow look real quick. I feel like I need to take this lash off and do it again, but I don't want to. Like it's propped up at the wrong angle, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I think I just put it a little too low on my lid. That's okay. All right, time to tightline. Going in with the ColourPop pencil in Swerve. Of course, and this one's not even adhered all the way. Ugh. I'm not going anywhere, so shouldn't annoy me so much, but it does. It does annoy me. Make this side a little thicker. That's really bothering me, you guys. It's like this part right here is too low. It needs to be up higher. I wonder if I can just... No, I can't do it. If I just use like a liner or something, what do you guys think? But if I use a liner, I'm gonna have to do it with the other eye too. Let me just see if this works. Let's just see. No, it's not gonna work. I'm just, oh wait, maybe I can use a, I don't even think I do have an eyelash curler still. I'm gonna try an eyelash curler. I'm sorry I'm wasting a lot of time on this, guys, but it's really gonna annoy me if my eyes don't look at least somewhat even. I mean, I know I have two totally different shaped eyes, but that's a little better. It's just gonna annoy me if they're completely not matching. I'm just trying to curl my inner corner a little bit. I think that's better. Okay. That's as much time as I'm going to spend on that. Okay, let's do face. Let's do face. I want to be dewy today. So I think I'm going to use so much stuff. I'm going to use this today, and then I kind of want to use this. I don't even think this is my shade though. I think it's too dark. I think this is my summer shade.
Mommy?
Yes, baby.
Where's Daddy?
Did you check upstairs? Close my door, please. maybe I'll use this. I haven't used this in a while. Okay, I'm not sure what foundation I want to use, but I do know I want to use the Danessa Myricks, pardon me, Moisture Repair Balm Serum. I do know that. Hold on a second, you guys. My kid is going to break this chair. Adelaide, stop it.
Sorry. That's not me blocking away.
Stop it. Then use the monitor. Turn the monitor on over there and talk to Daddy through the monitor, lady. But don't break that chair. All right. This is real life, you guys. I'm a mother. Even though my daughter is attached at the hip with my husband, that's because when she was younger, I used to work so much. And he would always be with her. So whenever she needs something, she's usually calling for him, not me. Let me see if she needs help. Sorry, you guys. Adelaide, do you need help?
Yeah, I'm afraid because Warren is the...
All right, give me the monitor. Unplug the monitor and bring it over here. I'll help you. And my daughter is deathly afraid of my cat.
Oh, Stormy. Okay, Stormy.
Okay, you gonna go upstairs now? All right, go upstairs then. Sorry, you guys. Hold on a second. Are you coming in or not, Stormy? Lady, are you going upstairs? Adelaide? Adelaide, are you going upstairs? My God. I'm sorry, you guys. This is real life, though. This is real life. This is why I tend to go live earlier in the weekdays when no one's here, so I don't have any interruptions. But this is life. Okay, let me see what I'm going to use here. Let me text my husband and let him know Lady is looking for him. All right, what do I want to use? I don't know. Maybe even if it's dark, maybe I should still use it. Yeah, let's just do it. Who cares? I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I'm going to use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint. Oh, is this, how dark is this? Hold on. Let's just see. And I haven't used this in a while. Well, it's not too dark. Oh, it's, yeah. Yeah. Actually, I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use this. Let's use the Face Bond. Where is it at? I think that's too dark for me too. You guys, this live is a little discombobulated. I am so sorry. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're going to use this. Okay, so we're going to use the Urban Decay Face Bond in light medium golden. Oh, I should probably do my contour first. Let's do that. Let's do the contour first. Let me call my husband real quick. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I put my contour on right there. I wanted to make sure Lady found him so she wasn't going to be upset. Okay. And yes, I put makeup in my lace so it looks less like a mask. Then I'm going to do my nose. Okay, that, and then I'm going to use my concealer. Kind of want to put like sparklies on my inner corner. Might do that at the end. I'm not going to use a lot of powder today because I want dewy skin. But I don't want to look oily. Oh, my inner corner is itching. Okay, I don't really have a lot to talk about, you guys. Nothing has happened in the last 2 days. Oh, I did go to brunch with my friend. That was on Thursday, so I did do that. And I was just really tired that day. Even my friend noticed. She's like, "Are you okay, or am I just boring you?" I was like, "No, I'm just really, really tired." But like I said, I think it's just because, like, I was investing so much emotion into what's going on in the world that it's just... And there's nothing, literally nothing I can do about it. Like I said, that's why I've been staying off Facebook, because I have this like need to, like, when people post information on Facebook, and either it's like extremely skewed or it's completely wrong, like contrary to what the news is actually saying, or like articles are actually saying, I feel the need to say something, and I need to stop doing that, because no one cares. No one cares about what I have to say. No one cares. Is my nose crooked? Maybe a little bit. Is it crooked? I can't tell. Yeah, so no one really cares about what I have to say. So why do I invest so much time in like putting counter arguments under posts? And sometimes people be coming on my posts and then I just respond, but I need to stop going on other people's posts, because it doesn't matter. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to change anything. I don't know if that's like a healthy mindset, but that's what I feel like right now. I'm not going to change anything. I've started like contouring this part of my face too. Before I would just take my highlight all the way to my ear, but I think I'm gonna start contouring this part of my face like that. Oh, my face is so crooked. Look at that. It's so crooked. This live is not going the way I want it to, but we're here now. We are here now. Is that better? Yeah. I think I said this before too. This part of my face is puffier than this side. Like this part is bigger right here than it is on this side. If you like look, like this side is more pulled up and this side is not. And I don't know why my face is like that. But it's really annoying when I try to make things like look symmetrical and I fail because my face is just naturally crooked. It's really frustrating. Really frustrating. I'll bring up my contour a little bit higher on this side. Like that. Yeah, it's a little bit better. A little. Yeah. So frustrating. Okay. Now I'm going to highlight right here. And I already highlighted my forehead. So let's just highlight around here. Contour the lip. Just do a little contour on my forehead, just a tiny bit. And it's tough wearing blonde hair because if you get makeup on your hair, it's really obvious. I just want to contour my forehead a little bit. I think it just looks better that way. And I need to stop scrunching up my face or I'm going to get lines right here. Always frowning. Always frowning at something. Okay. Now I'm going to take my concealer and go underneath. Or actually, maybe I should do blush first. Yeah, let's do that. What's this one? Candy Apple. I don't think I want that one. What is this one? Fine Line. Let's try this blush. Try this one. What did I use this for? I don't even remember. Don't even remember. Okay, we're just going to use this brush. Well, that's nice. That's a nice blush. This is from SheGlam. That's a nice blush. That's really nice. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, now let's do some concealer under the eyes. Today I'm not going to need a lot of foundation. Just going to go just like that. Oh, I didn't color correct today. Let's just mix it in with the concealer. I forgot to color correct, you guys. Oop, that's a lot. There we go. I forgot to color correct. Put the use this color correction right here. Take the concealer. I think I said before I don't really like this Real Techniques brush for concealer, but it's working okay right now. Maybe I was just using it wrong. I'm wiping off my brush so I don't have extra product under my eye. I do have fine lines, so I'm not trying to emphasize them. Well, a little bit of coverage. Okay. Color correct on this side. I'm using the lightest hand with this brush, and it's working pretty well. Covering up the freckling under my eye. There we go. Nice. So that's the color correction on that side, and now I'm going to add the concealer. I'm bringing it up onto my nose. Around my nose. And just feather it underneath my eye. Like I said, I don't want a lot of product underneath there. It's a little heavy right here on this side, so I'm gonna wipe off my brush and just see if I can pat it out. It looks like there's like too much product in one area. It looks like that on both sides. I'm just gonna take my time. Okay, now I remember why I don't like this brush, because it leaves brush strokes in the product. Okay, I'm gonna just use my concealer brush, get all the product out of it. Oh, that window! That window! Alright, that looks better. Pardon me. That looks much better. That looks much better. All right, cute. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more of a highlight in there. So I need to put this blush back. And I'm going to use my foundation first, and then I'm going to put my white LA Girl Pro Conceal around, or like right here by my eye. Try not to put too much, because like I said, I don't want product under there. How do you guys think this look is turning out? That eye is still bothering the fuck out of me. Like it looks so droopy on the inside corner. Like I love how this eye looks. This one just looks sad. Okay, so this is the Face Bond. This is in 14. This is not my perfect shade, but I don't think I have a perfect shade in this Face Bond when I'm pale. When I'm tan, I know I use 18. But my pale shade, my winter shade, I don't think I have one. I think I can bounce between 12 and 14, but I don't think either one is like the exact shade. Just wipe it off my foundation brush. And what I remember I like about this foundation is that it self-sets, so you don't need to powder it. So we're going to see how it looks without a powder on it. And I'm not going for a lot of coverage because honestly I don't need it. I just want to even out my skin. I love how it's laying on the skin. I do remember I like that about it. And I'm not using very much because it is, I think it's a medium to full coverage conceal or foundation. It doesn't say, but if I remember correctly, I think it's like medium, high medium coverage. I don't think it's light. Now this is where all my texture is. So let's see what it's looking like. It's looking pretty good, blur and everything. Looking pretty good. Okay, let's go on the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. The tad bit on the forehead, a little bit more. And this is a shade light medium golden, so it's a little more yellow than a regular light medium. I don't remember what number 12 was, but I thought it was too light, which is why I got 14. But I really like how this is applying to my skin. And this is not the first time I've used this foundation. Like I said, I used this during the summer as well. And I really liked it then. It's just been a while since I've used it. Like I said, it says it's self-set. So I shouldn't have to powder anything. I mean, I'm going to be real with you. Even though a foundation says it self-sets, I always powder. But since I'm not wearing this for very long, I'm literally going to take this off after I'm done. I'm not going to waste the powder on it. And I think it will look fine without powder. I am going to powder under my eyes, though, and around my T-zone, because that's a little bit more oily, even though I have dry skin. But around the perimeters of my face, I'm not going to powder. Okay, so I'm just going to take some on my foundation brush, work it on the back of my hand, and start in the middle of my face. Oh, it's twitching. Ugh. So I'm just using a light layer of that foundation to blend out. To blend out my nose. Looking good. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of the LA Girl Pro Conceal on my plate and dot it near my under eye. This right here and right here, just to add a little bit of brightness. Because like I said, I don't want a lot of product underneath my eye because I do have fine lines. And the less product, the better. But I do want to highlight though. I'm so sorry about that wind, but if I close my door, or if I close my window, I'm probably gonna have more hot flashes, so the price I'm willing to pay. My Tightline, like I love this ColourPop eye pencil, but it's not waterproof because my Tightline always transfers, which I mean, it's okay. But if you are looking for something doesn't transfer, or if you're like wearing a nude liner on your bottom lash line or your bottom waterline, and you wear that that black pencil from ColourPop on your top waterline, it is going to transfer and make your light liner look like crap. So just a heads up. Just a heads up. I'm really liking how this is looking. This is looking good. Put a little right here. It's a very light makeup look, and I'm loving it. All right, so let's powder under the eyes. So I think I'm going to use my Fit Me powder again. Let's put this foundation back. So I'm going to use the Fit Me powder. This is in the shade, 10, Fair Light. Okay. And the powder puff. Now I'll be seeing people use powder puffs to apply their concealer. I think I'll try that next time. If I do my makeup tomorrow, I think I'll try it tomorrow. Because apparently it's supposed to give you nice coverage, but also make it look airbrushed. Not with the powder on the puff, just a regular puff in your concealer. So I think I'm going to try that tomorrow. Right, so get rid of the creases. Start down here and go up. Other side. I'm not using a lot of powder. can't get a grip on this. That's my husband, y'all. I ain't going nowhere. Just felt like doing my makeup. Alright, and then I'm going to use this powder on my chin and my forehead. And around my smile lines, because I do crease there. I forgot to color correct my mustache area, so it looks a little dark. That is why. Let's put it on the forehead right here. This is not one of my most entertaining lives, but you know, I live a very boring life. All right. Let me put a little bit of powder right here. Just a little bit. Okay. And then I'm just going to dust that off, dust out the excess. Now I want to add a little bit of color here, so I'm going to go in with my Hourglass because I want something more on the radiant side. So I'm going to use this brush. Just very light bronzing. Very light. That wasn't very light, but there we go. I'm gonna blend that out a little bit. I'm trying to use very little powder, but here I am going in with more. So I'm going to use my Dark Renaissance palette and go in with Morbid Lisa, powder underneath my neck. Just really lightly, because like I said, I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not looking for longevity, but I also don't want it to look wet. And then powder contour my nose just slightly. All right. Then I'm going to go in with some blush from the Hourglass palette. And I think I'm going to use this one right here. So blush brush. Blush brush. Put it right on the cheekies. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now I think it's time for lips. Let me just use a clean powder brush to blend everything. So there's no harsh lines. All right, let me spray my, well, should I spray my face first? Let me spray my face first. Going in with, I'm not gonna use the one size. I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last Matte. This is my cheaper setting spray because, like I said, I'm not going nowhere. This sprayer leaves a lot to be desired, but it was like, what, $6? So, okay. Let's do lips now. Let's do lips. And I want to do pink, but I don't know what I have. Let me see. I know I have a couple of MAC lipsticks. What is this? This is Rust. That's not going to look good with this. I know I have a couple of MAC lipsticks that are like peachy. This might be a little too nude. This is from Cosmic Brushes, or Cosmic Beauty now, I think they're called. Which one is this? Ooh, Rosewood. Let's do this one. We're gonna do Rosewood from Anastasia. Put this back. Is it? Yes, is it? I think for liner, I think I'm gonna do something nude. What is this? I think this is Cork. I'm gonna use Cork for this. Maybe it's neutral enough. Which one is this? Or Cool Spice? Cork or Cool Spice? We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with Cork. What shade is this? There's also Code Word. How pink is that? Let's see. I might. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go in with Cork. And we're just gonna see how this looks. This may not have been the best color. I think I needed a little cooler because this is very warm, borderline orange. So, Code Word. See if we can go over it a little bit. looking a little orange. So windy. All right, and then filling this in slightly on the outer corner. Okay. And then going in with the shade Rosewood from Anastasia. Is that cute? I feel like I want a little bit of white right here. Yeah, like that. Oh, I got something in my teeth. Oh, it's stuck. Okay. I'm not going to be smiling. There's something stuck in my teeth. Okay. That's cute, right? Let's put a little bit of white eyeshadow. And my secrets. Alright, put a little bit of white eyeshadow on the nose, down here. And then a little bit of black eyeshadow right in here to add a little bit more brightness. I think I'm done, you guys. It's a very easy look. All right, cool, you guys. I believe I am done. I wish I had like a cool pink lipstick, but I don't because I rarely wear pink. So everything that I have is more of like warm, whereas this pink on the eyes is more of a cooler pink. But oh, I did say I was going to use that eyeshadow maybe as a highlighter, so I'm just gonna use it like that. This is the, what is this called? Skin Show Divine Glow. That's what this, got lipstick on my hand. That's what this shadow is called. I'm just going to use it as a highlighter. Then take a brush and just blend that out just a little bit. Oh, do the same for the other side. Put some on my nose and down the center, and here, and here. Okay, guys, I'm done. I'm done. This hair needs to be straightened. I can't remember if I've worn it since I washed it, but it definitely needs to be straightened and moisturized. That's the thing with blonde hair, it gets dry so quickly. I say this hair is from Her Hair Company, and the closure is from Bios Hair on Amazon, and the lace adhesives I use come from Bold Hold. And if you want some percentage off of your Bold Hold products, use the code SMOKESHOW. This is looking real. Gotta get at this in the back. This is looking really tangled back here. Okay. This hair does shed, but not a lot. And also I don't seal my wefts. I do cut them, but I don't seal them. So if you seal your wefts, you probably won't have any shedding because this hair barely sheds. Just a little bit, as you can see. Maybe you can't see, but there's just a little bit there. Okay. I am done. I don't even know why I'm bothering combing this hair. I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally going to take this off. Okay, so this is today's look. Looking cute or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed. I might go live tomorrow before I go get my nails done. So I will let you know in a post or something. But I hope you enjoyed tonight. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.